I think it's fair to say that of all the Gospels that we are given in a 3-year cycle, that might be the one that is most difficult to understand. Much of what we talk about in church is about unity, one bread, one body, and all that. And Jesus says, I come to bring division. Kind of the opposite of what we talk about the rest of the year. And if you're wondering why, it's a good question. But actually, I think it's kind of important. I think all of us would agree. I'm 62. But in my lifetime, our country has never been so divided. I'm not talking about church, I'm just talking about our country. You know, there are people to the extreme right, and there's people to the extreme left, and it seems like never will the twain meet. And we know that. You can't go a minute reading a paper without seeing that division. And we're divided because the issues are important. They're life and death issues, gun control, immigration, abortion. Those are important. Not even talking about money. Those are important life and death issues. They get people's dander up. It's a good thing that there's a lot of energy about it, because it shows we care. We should care about those kind. I don't care what your opinion is. You have yours, I have mine, whatever. But at least we care. We're alive. We're awake. Those issues should have our attention. They're powerful issues, life and death issues. Now, we're looking for somebody who can help us bring our country together, and I'm not sure who that person is, but whatever. But at least we care. It shows we're alive. It shows we're engaged. Religion is the same way. Religion deals with important topics, and it should sometimes cause a division. It should. Once a week, you'll see on A&E a movie called Hacksaw Ridge. The guy was a medic, wanting to serve as a medic in World War II. He refused to carry a gun because of his religious beliefs. He almost got court-martialed. He almost got killed by his fellow Americans because he had strongly held religious beliefs, and they hated him. Are you too good to carry a gun? Darn near killed the guy. He ends up getting like the Congressional Medal of Honor. But religion cuts deep in life. Touches us where, the guy who owns Chick-fil-A, one is coming to Scranton, refuses to open on Sunday. And he got a lot of criticism for that. That's 1/7 of your week. He's not going to work and make money. He thinks the people have a right to be home with their families. He got a lot of criticism for that. Religious issues should get our dander up. It was a year ago this week that the grand jury report came out. Most priests are probably saying something about it this week. I was happy with the people being so mad. It shows you still care. Sometimes you wonder. People got mad. That's good. Passion should make you angry. Now, what are we going to do to make things better? That takes time. But at least it showed people cared. If I'm sitting at dinner table and I have one view about religion and this one has a different, that should cause just as if you're a Trump supporter or a Hillary supporter, that's going to cause a fight. Religion should sometimes cause a fight. It shows you care. Religious issues should be important, more important than a sports team. Religion should get you up sometimes. You got up out of bed in the morning to be here. True story. My brothers are both still very much alive and they can identify with this. Right at this time of the year, when I was a kid, every year we went on vacation. Went to the Thousand Islands area of Canada, just across the border. And we'd always go like right now, right before school. Well, the holy day, the 15th, always falls right in the middle of August. And sometimes a Sunday. My dad would get off when he could get off. Sometimes that involved being away on the Feast of the Assumption. My mother is long gone, is a very devout Catholic, and she insisted on going. My father was a very good man, but like most men, probably not as religious as my mom was. And he'd be like, do we have to find, you're out in the middle of nowhere in a fishing village, it's not like you're in a city. The nearest Catholic church might be 30 miles away. There's no Google Maps, there's no Waze, there's no cell phones to find your church. And if we got there, they might be speaking French and not English. But we always got to Mass. It was a fight she fought worth fighting. I'm sure they talked about it in private, but she insisted Mass came first. He lost a day of fishing. My brothers never miss Mass. Never. And they're way older than me. She knew what she was doing. This matters. If you're going to fight about something, fight about it. But this counts. Religion's important. She knew it. She knew it. Do we? Let us stand, my friends.